You. You. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links it's in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into the recap, man, of the David Benavidez versus Cable Plant. First of all, this was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? This was definitely a good fight. This is why boxing deserves the best fight and the fucking best at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? This is why the bad blood rivalries need to be made. This is why, motherfuckers need to stop playing games. These fucking these goddamn executives and these motherfuckers behind the scenes need to stop playing games with the fans and stop playing and make the fights that the fans want to see. Okay? This is why when you have two people that want to get at it and it means something to them, even in the defeat of Joey Spencer, right? Joey Spencer took a risk and jumped his ass up in the weight that he wanted to challenge himself. Now, Joey, Joey jumped up and that size made he fought a dude that's too big for him. A part of that is rehydration clauses. Clauses are important. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at a fight like that with Joey Spencer and the dude Ramos, at the end of the day, Ramos was way bigger than him fighting him. I mean, it was evident. He was stronger, powerful, he could take his punches. Joey was outmatched in that situation. But at the end of the day, he dared to be great and he tried to get out there and do what he tried to do. He ended up getting stopped. It is what it is, right? We got this fight right here. Both fighters are testing their limits. They want to prove themselves to be the best, and they did what they needed to do. Cable Plant did not have to take this fight. Let's just be real. With the amount of ducking and finessing going on in the sport of boxing and the amount of, what have you done? And I've done this and you haven't done that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And motherfucker had one good fight or one fight on pay-per-view and niggas start acting Hollywood and shit like that. You know what I mean? And these two particular fighters, it is what it is. If y'all want to say Cable Plant ducked Benavidez after he fought Canelo, I'm not jacking that at the end of the day, because like, all right, man, the man just got a knockout at the end. He just got knocked out at the end of the day. He got stopped. So, let him go ahead and get him a little fight. Get a win under his belt. And then if he feel like, and that shows you the kind of dog that Cable Plant is, because he went after his next fight. He could have took another fight and then took the Benavidez fight. You know what I'm saying? He could have finessed around and played the game, but he chased for the fight as well, and it took both fighters to do that. And you got to give credit to both fighters. Now, let's get into the fight real quick. Now, as far as the fight go, I thought Cable Plant did a great job. As I thought the fight was going, how I predicted it, I felt like once Cable Plant catch Benavidez, once Cable Plant catch Benavidez with something that can get his attention, like, okay, this dude can actually fucking punch. You know what I'm saying? Once that happened early in the first round, I said, okay, this is looking how I want it to look. Now, the fucking announcers, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. They was riding Benavidez hard body throughout the first 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to make these rounds like they were close. In my personal opinion, the man was getting outboxed the first 6, 7 rounds easy. You know what I'm saying? And my personal opinion, Benavidez, and that's not to say that Benavidez was not hitting him with some shit. He was catching him flush. At the end of the day, he was tagging Cade. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, but because a nigga hit him a few times in a round, for me personally, that don't take a nigga whole ring generalship and what he was doing and tagging him, stabbing him down to the body, hitting him with the jab, coming through with the combination. That don't take away from all of that because a nigga hit him with a few big shots in a round or clipped him a few times. And some shit they was just giving Benavidez. Like they was exchanging punches and they just make it seem like Benavidez was the only one hitting them, like only one that landed. Like there's that kind of shit going on early in the rounds, and that kind of let you know what the announcers wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like it just felt like, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I thought Caleb Plant won a lot of the early rounds, the first 6 rounds. The first round is the only round you can kind of really toss up, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think even 7 I gave Caleb Plant. And there's one of those rounds where you can honestly give Caleb Plant, whether it's like 8 or 9 or somewhere around there. But at that particular time, that's when kind of, you know, Benavidez started to open up and started to really, you know, open his shots up and started to wear down on Caleb Plant. And part of that was Caleb Plant not keeping a sustainable attack with a jab down to the body and something coming up from the top. Because Caleb Plant was doing a great job where he keep him stabbing the body, but when he would do that, Benavidez, he wouldn't follow up with nothing with that. If he would follow up with something flush up top, he would have caught him. Another thing that fucking Caleb Plant wasn't throwing was the fucking uppercut, bro. Benavidez is there for the uppercut, bro. That's why I don't know why y'all think Canelo going. Why y'all think Benavidez to beat Canelo, bro? Canelo would knock that man smooth out, bro. But anyway, let's get into the whole situation when it comes. I mean, it is what it is. Let's get into this though. But at the end of the day, I do give Benavidez a lot of credit. He came back. He weathered the storm. He wore his opponent down, even though Caleb Plant was still catching him with shots. At the end of the day, he started to wear his opponent down, and he was doing his thing. I just thought Caleb Plant got hit with some big shots. He did a great job with not allowing himself to get knocked out in certain rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely was taking some big shots. You know what I mean? We're not going to sit up here and hold. I'm not going to hold y'all. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I was rooting for Caleb Plant hard body. I'm going to keep it a bean pie with y'all. I lost some bread. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But at best, I had this fight as a draw. At best, you can argue maybe Caleb Plant maybe got one of those rounds because, like I said, man, it was riding Benavidez hard, man. It was just kind of ridiculous at the end of the day. You know, especially after that Colbert joint, they like, oh, you don't know how they're gonna call it for the rest of the night. Who that dude? Yo, who's that dude that Deontay Wilder that shit? Like, yeah, they said this and that. Well, who told you that? Well, I'm just saying the sources. I forgot that dude's name, but anyway, the dude that asked Wilder that shit, you know, the plant. You know what I mean? He's a plant for real. But the way he was commentating on the fight, bro, he was pro Benavidez. He was pro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. When Colbert won that fight, that man was up there acting like the sport of boxing is the most disgusting shit of all time. It is what it is, bro. Like, and then with it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. I thought Caleb Plant did a good enough job that this could have been a draw at best, or you could have called Caleb Plant winning this in a close decision, bro. And real tough. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. But Benavidez got the win. Salute to him. You know, like I said, I felt like Plant hit him with some shit that had him, you know what I mean? That had him have to think about that. He had to think about certain things at the end of the day. And at one point in his fight, he had Benavidez hurt. I don't give a fuck with, I don't give a fuck with if Benavidez get up here and talk this shit about all that. This nigga, Caleb Plant, had his ass hurt. He caught that nigga clean and had his ass rocked. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, like, bro, I don't know, man. To me, I thought, bro, Caleb Plant did a good enough job to win this fight, or a draw at best. I ain't gonna hold you. Benavidez came through later on in the rounds, bro, and was motherfucking steamrolling, kick Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean, you know what I'm saying? He was coming through and just wearing him down and just throwing punches, and Caleb Plant was he wasn't doing a good job with not with getting out of the inside fighting. Like, bro, he's tagging you at this point. you gotta keep on that bike. You gotta take the air out the room to a certain degree. You can't bite down now. You know what I'm saying? When you've been boxing down and buttoning this man up, you've been buttoning him up at the end of the day. Why try to bite down and fight in the inside? I just felt like in them later rounds, that's why I felt like he probably was tired. He was trying to get a win or whatever the case may be. But that's when Benavidez was really starting to, angle off because he couldn't really get off on the inside at first. But then, like I said, he got used to that shit. You know what I mean? Cable Plant was kind of just getting in there. When they was in the middle of the ring, I felt like Cable Plant was boss. He needed to keep it there. But at times he'll lay himself, he'll start to dance around them ropes. You got to find your way to the middle of that ring and stab down to that body and throw something up top. And that's or the uppercut. The uppercut, oh my God, bro. Uppercut is there. That's why I don't understand why niggas is sitting up here saying that this nigga Canelo would lay this man smooth out, bro, with an uppercut. It'd be a knockout of the year. Easy money, man. Easy money. But Benavidez gets a lot of credit for this win. You know what I'm saying? This is a good win for Benavidez. But I think Benavidez will lose to fighters at 168. I mean, if Charlo wasn't so much of a coward, you know what I'm saying? I would give Charlo a credit. You know what I'm saying? If this was Mel, I would give Mel a chance against Benavidez. Maul, I don't know where his heart is at. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like Mel, I don't know. But I give Andrade a great chance of beating Benavidez. A serious great chance. That'd be a huge fight. I would love to see it if Benavidez don't get Canelo. I would love to see him and Andrade. And Benavidez is liable to stop Andrade as well. You know what I'm saying? He's liable to stop him and wear him down in the later rounds. I think that it is what it is. You know what I mean? Dude had an unlimited tank. Benavidez had an unlimited tank tonight, huh? You know what I'm saying? No nobody want to talk about that, but it is what it is. Benavidez had an unlimited tank. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like only one man was getting tired out there today. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like one man had an unlimited take. I had to wait for for it to get later on in the video. That's for the people that really fuck with the video right there. That's a gem for you right there. But the man had an unlimited tank out there today. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to see him get up against Andrade. I would like to see him and Andrade. If the Charlo fight happens, I would definitely be glad with that as well. Benavidez is capable for beating all these guys at 168. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate on the man. We're gonna get the man his credit. You know what I'm saying? I picked against the man, so you know what I mean? I don't want to sound too bitter, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I lost some bread. What the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real, nigga. Just tell like it is TV. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about. You know what I mean? But I thought Cable Plant won the fight, but Cable Plant got David Benavidez got the decision. I feel like they were stirring that shit up once Colbert won the fight that he won. They kind of was stirring the pot. I actually got in when the Colbert fight had just ended. They was in the ring arguing and shit. So once I heard that, now I'm like, damn, this sounds like this shit is the robbery of the century or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy. I'm like, damn, this dude up here arguing like this was the robbery of the century or some shit. I'm like, wow, the announcers is talking like this? I was shocked to hear the announcers talking like that, fam. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow, this is some next level shit right here. I'm like, that shit must have been crazy. So I got to see that Chris Colbert fight and the Ryu kid or whatever. But I was hearing him say he'd give him a rematch, all this other shit. But at the end of the day, once I seen that how they was talking, I was like, oh yeah, Cable Plant gotta box him. He can't get into the situation. Like, I felt like Cable Plant and Joey Spencer did the same shit in they fights, bro. It was hard to see. It's hard to watch that shit. Like, bro, this man is a big puncher, bro. You cannot get in the inside with him. Keep your shit to the outside. Use your speed. Use your agility and break him down. Why are you getting in the inside? And that's how David Benavidez got back into the fight for real, in my personal opinion. They start him and with even with the fight with Joey Spencer. Joey Spencer was the faster fighter. Now, was he the most stronger fighter? No, you could tell the bigger fighter, the stronger fighter was definitely Ramos, right? But when Joey Spencer was using his speed, using his hand speed, and keeping himself from a distance, he was doing a great job. The problem is he wasn't going down to that body, and then he started trying to fight on the inside. Like, bro, you're not gonna win that fight with a guy that's naturally bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez is a naturally bigger guy than Caleb Plant. I'm pretty sure when they swell up in weight, you know what I'm saying? Benavidez is definitely the bigger guy. Why are you fighting on the fucking inside? Why are you fighting on the inside? And if you're gonna fight on the inside, throw the fucking uppercut, bro. It was there. It was there. Even if a stab down to the body with the jab, uppercut, wada, throw that bitch with all your might. You would have knocked Benavidez' ass smooth out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can see Canelo doing that shit, bro. I can see Benavidez trying to come through, do what he do, and Canelo, catch that shit, boom, throw that motherfucker from fucking Guatemala at the end of the day and knock Benavidez smooth out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We're going to see what happens if Nello go ahead and fight this man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If he get the Nello fight. But if he don't get the Nello fight, I would say for Benavidez, the next, because at this point, this was a big fight, bro. I ain't going to hold you. This was a big fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give Showtime. Thank you, Al Heyman, for this one. This was. I was excited about this. Can we get the Terrence Crawford and fucking Earl Spence this year? That's all I'm at. That's all we fucking asking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, Al, man. Can we get the fights that we want to see? This is a fight that should have been happened. You know what I mean? This fight should have been happened. We could have got about 2 of these fights already. 3. You know what I mean? This fight could have been happened. You could have been making bank, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all holding these fights just to have one good motherfucking nut and then you shipping the bitch off and shit. You know what I'm saying? No. You could have got this bitch and at a certain point, let that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Good, nice and tender, you know what I'm saying? Nice and tight. Bang. You might get in there. Get that off. Okay. It might come, you might meet it again. Okay, bang. It might be, you know what I'm saying? Now she don't go. Now the third time might be worn out, but people still might want to, come on, Al, man. Come on, Al, man. Like, bro, we might literally get a 4th Fury. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a 4th Fury and Wilder fight. That's what I'm waiting on. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, we come on, Al, man. Stephen S. Stop playing, man. Let's make the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, man, and get the fucking fans what the fuck they want to see, man. Point blank, period, man. This is why, man. This is what boxing is about. You know what I mean? But the problem is, I understand why this particular fight maybe had took a little longer. It is what it is. Certain people was in certain positions. All right, bang. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was in his position right now, and this is just what it is. Everybody got to fight for the bottom. You know what I mean? Or for that contender spot to get in line to fight Canelo again. I get it. It is what it is. That's a part of boxing sometimes. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, in between time, come on, man. Let's make the biggest fights happen, man. Regardless of whatever fucking platforms these promoters are signed to and all this other shit, man. Let's make it happen, man. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, man. You know what I mean? I was very, very proud of boxing tonight. You know what I mean? I've been talking this boxing is dead shit for a few months. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all because I'm just like, yo, this shit is getting corny because the fucking promoters and these niggas, and then they got us fans up here arguing this shit about dumb shit, and it's really the fucking promoters and shit out here trying to steal from the fight. It's the promoters and the goddamn people behind the scenes trying to steal from the fight. They trying to tell these fighters they ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. That niggas fighting for offering zero guaranteed contracts and shit, bro. That's some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some clean fuck shit at the end of the day. Or if that's some shit they've been doing, cool. But at the end of the day, like I said, like, Y'all still doing fuck shit when it come down to niggas wanting, transparency about some shit. You want a nigga to just jump into some shit clean willy-nilly and not know what's going on in the back end, especially if he a nigga that know about his business, especially if he's somebody who been getting guaranteed money. You know what I mean? If the PBC been playing that game the whole time, let's say PBC been playing that game the whole time, you start dealing with a nigga who been getting guaranteed money, niggas is like, hold up, what the fuck do these niggas mean zero guarantee, bro? I'm normally getting this amount right here. Like, okay, well, if we gonna do that, okay, let me, you know what I mean? So it's just like, come on, man. PBC, man, let's get this shit right, man. Let's get Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford for the summer, man. Let's stop playing. Keith Thurman, he can sit his ass the fuck down somewhere at the end of the day, and let's come on, man. Let's have a fucking great year in fucking boxing, man. The UFC is out here doing a thing. I mean, and boxing is the shit, bro. Boxing is really the shit, bro. And we gotta get the sport back to what the fuck it needs to be, man. And the promoters, as much as we sit up here and talk shit about y'all and the networks and Al Heyman and Bob Arum, we need you motherfuckers to be in one agreement with the same shit. Y'all niggas gotta stop trying to have these motherfucking, I'm gonna try to blow him up and make him a star and all that. Nah, nigga, sink or swim, nigga. That's how this shit go. The cream gonna rise to the goddamn top. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing, man. Let's stop playing out here, man. The cream gonna rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit always go. When you out here playing these games, you got frauds out here acting like they done out here and really did something, ducking real smoke and shit that with niggas who's been recognized as pound for pound number one fighter in the world. And then we got politics in the game now where a nigga that's been recognized as pound for pound the best fighter in the world, if a nigga, you know what I'm saying? They make it seem like this nigga ain't did shit. Like, what? What? This is where we at, bro. That's why I've been saying boxing is dead, but I'm glad for a fight like tonight because that's a fight that fans wanted to fucking see. You know what I'm saying? People showed up for it. People supported it. The stars came out for the night. This was a big fight for boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping, man, that this is a great fucking year for boxing, man. So, it is what it is, man. But man, you know what I'm saying? This was a good fight, but I had it either a draw or Cable Plant winning the fight in a real close fight, man. But Cable Plant, he missed some opportunities in this fight, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That still don't take away from him. He's still a great fighter. He can still beat some of these guys. I would still like to see him get in the ring with a Charlo. You know what I mean? I would like to see him get in the ring with Andrade, but not right now. I want to see Andrade get in the ring with Benavidez. That's what I want to see. That's the fight. I'm about to do a video about that tomorrow, actually. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Benavidez because if Canelo don't fight that man, it is what it is. But I want to see him and Andrade. That's what I want to see next. Showtime, Espinosa. That's the fight right there. Andrade and Benavidez. If Benavidez is who he think he is, he need to run through Andrade as well. He need to run through the gauntlet. One thing about being great, your greatness being tested is you got to do it time and time and time and time again. And this is why these guys can never be Floyd Mayweather. They can never be him because Floyd had to do it time and time, even when like motherfuckers was doubting every fight. Oh, you ducking that man. Oh, you ducking that man. Oh, you can't. I don't know, man. Him and Floyd to be a good fight. Man, him and Floyd to be a good fight. Man, Floyd fight that dude, man. That'll be a good fight. I ain't gonna sit up and lie to you. He had to keep doing it, even after beating the dudes. Telling Floyd saying, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man. Nope, Floyd, you gotta fight this man. Nah, Floyd, you gotta fight this man. He had to keep proving it. And what's crazy is that even us as big Floyd fans, right? Because I ain't gonna hold you. I was a Floyd fanatic. I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with y'all, right? But even at that, when he really left the game and you look at the big fights and what it is now, it's not the same. The only fighter that gave me the same feeling was Wilder because he really was chasing the big fights. You know what I'm saying? I felt like at one point in time Spence maybe had been that dude, but with this Bud Crawford shit, bro, this shit looking shaky out here, bro. this shit is looking shaky, man. I'm like, damn, and if Tank and them boys going back on their word after this Ryan Garcia shit, it's like, damn, ain't nobody really to believe in like that for real. You know what I mean? Like Wilder for me is like the last nigga, the last of the dying breed, unless Tank is a nigga that's about his word. You know what I mean? Because me personally, I think Tank can beat Devin. You know what I'm saying? For undisputed, if they was to fight, I think he gonna beat Ryan Garcia as well, and I think he can beat Shakur as well. So if that's what he said, he want to go out on and call his little run. You know what I'm saying? And go out on that. You know what I mean? I think he's definitely capable, and that'll definitely test his greatness and put a lot of people to shame. You know what I mean? Point blank period. That's what it's all about. But some of these boxers, bro, they not about that. They not about that, man. They out here just trying to get a bag and stunt and whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's just like it's crazy out here, and it's crazy how narratives and shit can get painted on boxers and shit, man. That shit is wild. You know what I mean? And that shit can really harm the sport in a certain way. You know what I mean? To where the point that we let the bashing of a fighter get in the way so much that the fucking people that should be making the fucking fights feel like they can get out here and pull bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that's not your job to be out here trying to fuck over the fans. The fans actually want to see the fight, but y'all out here using the fans to get out here and play games for why y'all don't want to make the fight. It's just like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This shit is absolutely fucking nuts. But it is what it is, man. I ain't mean to make that rant on that. This is a lot of boxing frustration, man, that I be having with the sport. I love the sport of boxing, man. I really do. It's nothing like a fight night, man. I was excited for the day, man. I got out of work and it felt like the time was going slow. You know what I mean? It was like I get real adrenaline fight night. You know what I mean? Like fight day, weigh in Friday night. My adrenaline's high watching the weigh-ins and shit like that. Like I'm a real passionate fan, like boxing fan. I love the big fights. I love when fighters are competing against each other. I love everything about boxing, bro. And it's just the fucking promoters and these fucking people behind the scenes, bro. These niggas make me sick, bro. And they use us as the fans to play these dirty ass games, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, these niggas can force these niggas to get up in the ring. Nigga, if you don't take this fight, nigga, take your bitch ass to another promotion, nigga, or starve, nigga. Starve out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You under my contract, nigga, starve. You know what I'm saying? You ain't what? You ain't trying to take this nigga starve. Start Dana White and these niggas out here. I'm cute a bean pot. Dana White might need to join the goddamn boxing at the end of the day. Because, in the UFC, niggas got to see each other. You know what I'm saying? Nigga move up in the rank. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Israel, dude in kickboxing whooped his ass a few times or some shit like that. Nigga joined the UFC. Izzy couldn't duck that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Izzy had to fight that man. Izzy got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. You can't duck certain smoke. If nigga got certain smoke for you, fam, you can't duck that or you're going to look like a clean coward out here. You know what I'm saying? The problem is with boxing is the fans too much. We get too much into the game and this, that, and third instead of focusing on the fact of the promoters making the fight. We want to see the fight. We want to see the fight. We want to see the fight. And not being so focused on what a fighter's saying or this fighter's saying or that fighter's saying. We need to be holding feet to the fire on the promoters and the people behind the scenes. And the shit that we don't want to see, we ain't supporting it. We ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Put a better product out and I'll fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it really comes down to. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But tonight, boxing lives tonight. Boxing lives tonight. It lives tonight. Salute the PBC. I done had my criticism of PBC because y'all pissing me off about this shit y'all doing with Terrence Crawford and then the fans getting the best fight of the goddamn millennium with goddamn Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. The biggest fight in fucking boxing. Y'all sitting up here playing games with giving all kind of other motherfuckers the platform to, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is just fucking ridiculous, man. It just, man, that shit just, it makes me sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all giving niggas like Jake Paul and shit an opportunity to get up here and become a star and possibly become a champion in the sport of boxing. But here it is. We can't get undisputed at welterweight with the pound for pound best fighter in the world and the top 5 pound for pound fighter in the world. And we can't get undisputed for these two niggas clashing and black on black crime happening. And you know, when that happens, nigga, somebody ain't trying to lose. You know somebody ain't trying to lose with all the chips. And this is for all the chips on the line. This is what makes my heart die for the sport. Like, bro, why the fuck these niggas can't see it? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares if whoever loses or wins at the end of the day? Like, bro, why can't we just see the fight? What's the problem with that? You know what I mean? What's the problem with that? Oh, what, he not signed to your promotional company? Like, okay, either or, if you do some fuck shit and you decide you're not gonna do this fight, ain't nobody gonna support that other shit you doing either. Because we don't work ourselves to a climax where we've been waiting for this particular fight, and now you don't want to give it to us. All right, well, we ain't fucking with nothing you giving to us then. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. PBC and Showtime need to make that shit happen for the summer, man. Summer or fall, man. It is what it is, man. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no whatchamacallit. You don't need to fight Keith Thurman at 154 and all that shit, bro. Make this fight happen, man. You know what I'm saying? This is more evidence that this fight needs to happen, man. This year, this summer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to title the video of this shit that way anyway. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. Salute to David Benavidez for the victory. Salute to the David Benavidez family. You know what I'm saying? They kept it classy after the fight. It is what it is. Even though people may have thought, oh, the bad blood, people going to start brawling and shit after the fight, or niggas going to be acting extra macho and shit like that. They kept it classy after the fight. Everything is promotion and shit like that. The bad blood that sells. You got to be able to promote yourself. So, I love the fact what David Benavidez was bringing to the table as far as him, his approach with his, how he was coming in playing his fight and Cable approach of playing the fight. It is what it is. But, David Benavidez is the victor, and salute to him. Like I said, one thing about David Benavidez, don't let this settle in. You got to keep doing this. This ain't nothing. You got to keep doing this shit time and time again. You got guys like Andrade, you got Canelo, and you got I don't know if Charlie gonna fight you, but you got some guys that's gonna be up there waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you can't be looking to turn these shits down. You got to be looking to keep yourself in big fights. You know what I'm saying? With a platform like you got tonight, you got to fight Canelo or Andrade, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a bean pie with you, and I'm going to do a video about that tomorrow. Let my adrenaline go down. You know what I'm saying? Let my acceptance actually accept David Benavidez actually winning this fight, even though I thought it could have been a draw or maybe Caleb Plant had won this fight. But we'll get into that tomorrow for sure. So excuse me for my, because like I said, I had money on Plant, so it is what it is. But we'll definitely spin the block tomorrow and do a real what's next for Benavidez, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, as far as Cable Plant, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I thought you did a great job. I thought you fought way too much on the inside with a puncher like that. You know what I'm saying? Thought you did that a little bit too much. And I just thought that the uppercut was definitely there for you, man. It was there all night. You just throw that goddamn uppercut. They kind of figured you was going to throw that left shit like that. They kind of was, ready for that. Even though he did catch his ass with that shit, they was going to be ready for that. That was a highlight signature move from you. But what they wasn't expecting was an uppercut. A jab down to the body, or when you fight on the inside, a clean uppercut. Voila! He'd have knocked David clean the fuck out, or knocked him down, or had him hurt. But Cable Plant definitely hurt David Benavidez in this fight. So David can be hurt. You know what I'm saying? He catches his ass flush. He can get hurt, and you can outbox him as well. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I would say. One thing I would say Cable Plant is a plant at. he's a plant at exposing. Now remember when Caleb Plant beat when he fought Canelo, even though he lost to Canelo, um, Dimitri Bivol came right behind him and whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying? So with this thing, with the situation going on with Benavidez, it's possible because for Benavidez has to stay in big fights. He can't allow himself to be fighting some warm up or some nigga we don't know about and shit like that. Like, nah, it's got to be Andrade or Canelo. If you can't get Canelo, bro, it's got to be Andrade. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But like I said, we'll get more into that tomorrow. But salute to Cable Plant, bro. I'm still riding with you. It is what it is, man. You made money. You proved you a man. You went out there, you tried your best. You failed, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You pick yourself back up, take care of your family, man. I think you got a daughter or something like that, right? Boy, you got a kid or something, man. Enjoy your time with your kids. And look back to get back into the ring because your career is definitely not done. But yeah, you definitely. When I already know when he looks back at this fight, he's gonna see exactly what bro, the uppercut was right there. That's gonna eat him. That's gonna eat him up. But I thought Cable Plant did a great job. He showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of toughness. He showed what it's about to, really bite down. I thought at times he got too much into that. Maybe the crowd was playing too much into. I don't know. I just felt like the man was fighting way too much into the inside. Like, bro, maybe the outside shots. Maybe he was hurt. Maybe he was buzzed. That made him feel like, all right, I gotta keep close to this dude because he's catching me from the outside and this shit is ripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit has actually got some thud to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the inside, the punches is not so, even though it might look worse, but it's not so powerful in here. You know what I mean? In close range. So, we can't always tell what a fighter's thinking when they in fights too. That's always the hard thing to think about that. I kind of wish fighters did give up and, obviously they can do these kind of things, later on in their career when they done fighting and shit. But, cause you don't want to be saying what affected you and this, that, and the third, and, you still fighting and shit. So, you know what I mean? But, we don't know what these fighters be thinking. So maybe that's probably part of this, probably why. And maybe he was I think personally he was a little fatigued, you know what I mean? Just a little. And then he started getting hit with big shots and he possibly was buzzed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He still was whizzing and shit from some of them shots because he got clocked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. He was getting whizzed. He was getting buzzed by them shots for sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was on them but not 99 banana nips, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was getting buzzed, you know what I'm saying? My man had a whole sleeve of them things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I thought he bit down. I thought he did great, man. And unfortunately it is what it is. But he tried. And as a man, sometimes, you win some, you lose some, man, but you fight. It's so much of a cliche what they say on Friday, but it's so much real life that it's almost too real, you know what I'm saying, to be in a movie, but it actually wasn't a movie. But you win some, you lose some, man, but you live to fight another day, man, and that's what it's all about. Cable Plant to be all right. He's a multi-millionaire. And he's a man that's still he's still a man that's chasing his dream and he's living a dream. So, salute to him. Salute to David Benavidez as well. He's a man that's chasing his dream and living his dream. And salute to both fighters, man. I just want the best for the sport, man. And fights like this, where guys really put it all on the line and fight they ass off, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna clown either one of these dudes because, a lot of people really thought that Plant was gonna get his ass steamrolled tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant showed he got the heart of a champion. And y'all niggas got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all thought I'm gonna get in here and get stopped. You know what I'm saying? That got me fucked up. I'm really like that. You know what I'm saying? They going really out there. Canelo the only one who caught me really like that. But other than that, you know what I mean? And this was a hell of a fight, man. I thought it was a draw though, man. Me personally, man. But it is what it is, man. It is. Anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, That's cool. The like button that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.